If there's a single trait that makes us distinctly human, it is curiosity. We grapple with big mysteries of life, dating back to the first people who roamed this planet. Where did we come from? How did we get where we are today?
Humans want to know about the world around them. And part of the fundamental human curiosity is about our own past. And archaeology, at one level, is simply an effort to provide for that intellectual need.
For some archaeologists, the most vexing question is how and when humans arrived in the Western Hemisphere.
The peopling of the Americas, it's part of the great human story. It's a journey that started in Africa over 100,000 years ago. The Americas were the last place on Earth that modern humans got to, going into unknown lands, making their way successfully.
Who could imagine that an obscure site deep in the heart of Texas would rewrite this global story?
Well, good morning and welcome to Galt.
We're told that archaeology is in foreign places that you have to travel to, and you barely have to leave Austin before you find one of the most groundbreaking sites in the United States.
It's part of mystery. It's a place of wonder.
The site is so unassuming to anyone that would walk around here. They don't see these big ruins. The archaeology that they've been told is sort of the evidence of civilization.
We have now excavated 3% of the site, and we have 2.6 million artifacts. Lots of stuff here.
Dr. Michael Collins, a scientist with a bold vision, saw the possibilities here and staked his career to save Galt for humanity. He rallied a team who uncovered an archaeological goldmine of stone tools and scraps of life that upended long-held theories about the earliest people in the Americas.
There were people here significantly earlier in the Americas than we used to tell people.
He had a feeling for the land, the place.
You throw in Galt with Mike and somehow it's just magic.
The challenge of archaeology is to take the scraps that people left behind and try to reconstruct what their lifeways were like, what the environments they occupied were like. If you get enough of those little bits and pieces and you integrate the perspectives from multiple sciences, how do these inform us of what life might have been like 15,000 years ago? That's what makes archaeology just absolutely fascinating. I can trace my interest in archaeology pretty specifically to the fact that when I was 11 years old, I joined the Boy Scouts. We went on a camping trip in the sand dunes, and I found a milling stone with the hand stone that goes with it. So I carried it home and was telling my dad. He saw that interest.
Collins' parents fostered his love of the outdoors, but nothing captivated him more than how people lived in the past.
And we went to archaeological sites, Mesa Verde, and a lot of the famous sites that were open to the public. That was fuel to the fire. There was an archaeological site just not very far from grade school, and boy, when the wind was blowing, I couldn't wait to get out and go see what was being uncovered. The people behind that behavior were fascinating to me. Who were they? What were they like? What can we learn out here? That was how I got started, and it became a profession.